Alrighty, believe it or not, in this massive stuff, that is actually my Foxborough trophy from 1984.
Yeah, just hit me. Just taste the funk.
With Johnson a close third, heading into lap 5. That played the order between himself and Bailey.
You see that the plate fell off. That was a great race for me. I came back, but David Bailey dominated the night. He got out in front and pretty much had the race wrapped up. I had a great dice with, I mean, the list of guys back then was unbelievable. Lachine, O'Mara, Barnett, Glover, the list goes on and on. So I had to work my way through that, as well as Jimmy Hawley, to get up to the front. As I said, I wasn't able to catch David Bailey, but it was one of those races that I did a great job, and it really pushed me to start getting better starts. Foxborough is one of those places, there's a lot of sand up in the Northeast, so it's going to get ruddy. It's going to be a little bit like an outdoor track, not quite as bad as Daytona, but it has that sandy bit to it. I don't know what the weather's going to look like. I know that there was a hurricane kind of bouncing in and bouncing out. Could get some mud. That does seem to be an Achilles heel for Jet Lawrence. I think they've only found one. The kid is so unbelievably smart, smooth, works great with the engineers. But a lot of great guys are racing today. Tomac has got his groove back. Webb is looking great. I think Chase Sexton needs to quit making excuses about the new bike KTM. He's been riding it long enough. If I was KTM, I'd be kind of pissed. Let's shut up about that and go test more, go do whatever you need to do. Because I think Chase has the ability and the technique and the strength and everything to beat Jet Lawrence. He just has to get it back into his head that he's the alpha male. So Supercross, I think, is the most competitive if it's ever been. I think much more than when I was racing. Not to say that the guys I raced against could handle anybody today. If you put a Jeff Ward today, he'd do great. Johnny Mara would do great. David Bailey would do great. And I think that I could run with those guys as well, but the field wasn't as deep as it is now. And with bikes the way they've evolved, with fuel injection, with whole shot devices and all the different things, there's less room for error. The speeds are unbelievable. The tire technology has come up. So there's so much going on that makes the guys very, very close. And so in Supercross, it could be a rhythm lane, it could be the whoops, it could be mud, but sometimes there's typically one or two determining factors. So looking forward to another great Supercross. Check it out.